This one is going to be a short little exercise to quickly explain how layers and masks work using two images here that I've got. I'm in Lightroom right now. I've got two images taken while I was in New Zealand. One of them is a group shot without me in it, and another one my wife took. Unfortunately, she didn't frame it the right way, but she's got me in it over here on the right. I want to put me into the group shot, okay? And I'll do that using Photoshop with layers. What I would do is I would right-click on these two in Lightroom, edit in, and edit open up in layers in Photoshop. All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll do that. And when I do that, I'm just quickly, now I've opened them up as layers in Photoshop. So as you can see, this layer here is on top. This is the group shot, and then the shot my wife took is below it with me in the picture. So what I'm going to do is move myself into this top picture here. Okay, the best way to do that, what I'm going to do right now, just to make this easy, is I'll take this one layer. Neither layer is locked since I opened the two layers. Neither is a base layer. I'll take this layer and move it on top of the other one. So that's one lesson. You can move layers around. Now I want to be able to place myself in the other picture properly, so I'm going to change the opacity on this top layer so I can see through it and line it up with the other picture down below it. Using the little move tool here, I could take this picture and move it about right. Now you can see what's happening here. Also, the pictures are not the same scale. All right, so I'm going to scale this top picture up a little bit more to try to make the size of the two pictures about the same. And what's going to be important is I'm going to line the lady that's next to me there up with where she is there. I'm going to use Control Plus to zoom in a little bit. So as I move this top layer around, you can see I'm getting the lady lined up that's next to me pretty close, okay? So she looks pretty good. I can do some things. For example, if I change the blend mode of this top layer to difference, it'll even help me more by, I can see the layer below. Now in order to nudge a layer around, I've moved it around my cursor. I can use my right and left arrow keys to nudge it slowly over. So just do a little bit of nudging up and down very slowly. Whoops, a little bit too much there. Just one pixel at a time. Okay, I've got that pretty well lined up right there. I'll change this layer, this back to normal. Okay. Now I've got myself where I should be. I'm going to go back to the opacity at a second. Go back to 100% opacity. All right. Now you could do the either or different ways, but I'm going to put a mask on this top one. Okay, so I'm going to select the top one here, put a mask on it, and on the mask using the brush, B for brush. Since it's a white mask, I'll paint with black. Okay, and if I start painting with black on this mask here, you can see what I'm doing. I'm cutting a hole through the mask. I'm showing the layer below that next to me. So this is the rest of the people here, with my wife in the picture, who took the original picture, and I've got it pretty good. Make the cursor smaller using the bracket key, the right and left bracket key, since it's right next to me, and try to get her a little bit better in the picture. It's tough because the picture wasn't taken as careful as it should. If you do this kind of picture, you want to do is put it on a tripod and take it more carefully. So this is a little tough, this picture here. But if I can zoom in, make the cursor a little bit smaller, change back to white brush, and get along the corners here. The better way to do this is obviously put this on a tripod and be more careful about how you set up the picture. But this was done quickly, sort of snapshot type thing. Okay, it's not perfect, but you can get the idea. So looking at the thing, I can see looking at the mask. If I hit Option Mask, I can see the mask itself. The advantage of doing that is I can see some areas I missed, right? So if I look at these areas here, I should be painting with black. So black here, X to switch over, and paint with black in these areas here because I don't really want to miss any areas in this picture on this left of me. Okay, let's go back to the picture itself. So it looks pretty good. So you can see now I am in the picture. So that gives you some idea. I may have to crop out some areas over here. So in the end, I would take the picture and probably crop it in. Something like that. And I've got me in the picture. You know, one without me, one with me. So that's it. Simple exercise. Hope that helps.